Hi everyone, welcome to The Public Interest. With us today, a very special guest, Congressman Mike Honda, who's the sitting congressperson from the 17th District here in the Silicon Valley. Congressman Honda, thanks for coming on in.
Well, thank you for having me, I appreciate it.
Now, there's a lot to talk about, and we'll talk a little bit about your agenda moving forward, but there is a campaign already in progress for 2014, and that's one of the reasons we wanted you to come in here today, because this is the earliest that I can remember that an election that is taking place, more than a year from now, is already getting kicked off. So give us your thoughts about this process, because you have a candidate that has run for office before, someone that's tied to the Obama administration, and again, this is just your Democratic primary. So talk a little bit about Ro Khanna and this 2014 battle that you have upcoming.
Ro Khanna is an attorney with good, credible credentials in terms of academic preparation. He ran against Tom Lantos and lost, and against a lot of people's advice. A lot of the folks in the Democratic Party had helped him get into a position in the Department of Commerce, where he spent 2 years. He also, after that, left the Department of Commerce, is of counsel in the law firm in Palo Alto, and he was looking at Pete Stark's office to run against, and I guess some folks had convinced him not to do that, so he didn't file and run against Pete Stark, but he did raise some money with that intention. And then when he decided not to do that, I also wanted to help him, because Pete Stark was going to retire after that, and he seemed to be a young man that had a get up and go. Well, when Pete Stark lost, the get up and go was targeted on me. So this is his third attempt at looking at a congressional race. I tell people, this is America. People have that choice; they can make that choice. But I'm not prepared to leave, and I've got a lot of work to do.
It's interesting because he has gotten quite a bit of buzz, at least been able to raise money. He's gotten support from the higher-ups in the Democratic Party, but meanwhile you've had a lot of support, of course, President Obama and our California senators and so on. So what does this mean, I guess, about the political process when you're a well-established member of Congress? You've been, now I think this is your 6th term, running for a 7th term. What does it say that the process is starting? I mean, literally, we just had the last election a few months ago, and you're rerunning almost immediately.
Well, when you hear that someone's out there seriously talking about running against you, you take it seriously, and I do. And so I geared up right away to do that in anticipation of him announcing. He did not get the endorsement of the higher-ups of the Democratic Party. He did get some folks who used to work for OFA, and so the chore is to create the contradictions between who he is, what he says he wants to do, and who I am and what I have done. And I think that the choice will be up to the electorate, and they're the ones who will ultimately make a decision on who's going to be serving in the 17th Congressional District.